Hey, what's up, everybody? In today's episode, we're talking about examples of really great landing pages inside of HubSpot, the different kinds of landing pages, and what they might look like. My name is John Aikin. I'm the CEO of Web Canopy Studio, and this is the Website Conversion Show. Hey, so we're going to first start off and take a look at some landing pages that are more top of funnel. And so by top of funnel, obviously, we're thinking about pages that are intended for audiences who don't really know you, audiences who have no real background into who you are. And so this might be their first engagement with you. Maybe it's their second or third, and you're kind of like nurturing them back into the funnel. Regardless, this is kind of where we want to think about what ways can we break down barriers and provide information that's going to be a credible resource for our brand. And so this is an example of an ebook landing page. This is done by a client of ours called Rockerbox. Very cool company, does a lot of really great things within analytics and attribution reporting. And so you can see some of the things that I really enjoy about this page is looking at obviously the color and how it just draws your eye down, but we have a very simple form. The form is intended to grab some top of funnel information, first name, last name, email, where do you work? But then it talks about what you're spending on advertising each year, because that is a qualifying question for this brand. They know if you're spending not a whole lot of money in advertising, you're probably not going to be able to afford their product, because their product is about attribution reporting around your money and your ad spend. And so if you answer at a certain level or above, they're going to qualify you and update your lead score based off of the information you provide, which is a very brilliant way of looking at your marketing. And then you can see as we move down, there's a couple other resources here, other blogs and things to engage with, and they're promoting a demo as well. Next, let's look at another company we worked with called ContentServe. This is a cool landing page for a white paper. So again, top of funnel lead generation component here to their marketing. This is looking at someone who wants to download just a guide, like a checklist or a white paper around what this means, building the business case for project success. So again, very simple form, not a whole lot on here that's earth shattering, but the more information that you're asking people for, the larger the barrier is. And so you have to make sure that you're asking the right kind of information to the right kind of people and not providing a ton of extra resistance, because when you add a lot of resistance into the different forms that you're asking people to fill out, you ask tons and tons of questions, well, you're not going to get as many people to fill that out. Next, let's take a look at eChameleon. And so this company here is using their landing pages in the form of a quiz. So not only can you have your landing pages deliver valuable items to you or give you access to gated content, you could also use it for interactive elements. And so this is to help engage what kind of product you might need within this company or what they're offering. And so they're using a quiz. Now, when I start the quiz, it's actually pulling up an integrated type form, which is another product, another form submission product. And I can start going through their quiz, and you see it's all part of their website experience. So this is all a piece of that lead generation component in the top of funnel section of how we're bringing in people to engage with us. Next, let's have a look at ScreenMeet, another great client of ours. This company is using their landing page as a way to do a comparison guide. So here we have two different kinds of information that they're trying to compare and contrast: co-browsing versus screen sharing. I don't really know what that means, because I am not one of the prospective clients, but I'm sure if you're a prospective client and you're interested in what information is here, this is going to be very helpful for you. So you can see the page is built in a nice, attractive way. Obviously, we're promoting things to do a demo and so on. And then we have the different kinds of platforms that they're using, that they're trying to gather information in order to help qualify that audience. Then we have an example from yours truly. This is a masterclass that we did years ago, and I don't even know actually if this links appropriately anymore because this has been from a long time ago. But this was a masterclass that our agency did, and we used a masterclass is similar to like a webinar, but it's usually recorded. It's got in this particular case, we had a few different videos that were embedded into a playlist when you signed up for this. So what happens is we're kind of promoting what is happening inside of this masterclass. And it tried to be a nice, appealing way to tell a story there. We're talking about information about what's in here. There's obviously buttons that say, I want access. And when you click those buttons, you get sent down to the bottom of the form. You get instant access today. Then we have case studies. And so this is an example of a case study, a downloadable case study. This is a robotics information company called Freedom Robotics, another client of ours. Out in California. Very cool case study example here. Essentially, they're highlighting their case studies. In many cases, some people have case studies that are just completely open and ungated, and anybody can access their case studies. For some brands, they want to protect their information that's in their case study. So they only want qualified people to explore those case studies. That's totally up to you. It's a great opportunity to try and further qualify some of the contacts before they're going to be engaged with. In this scenario, you're providing a case study, and it's preventing people from taking action unless they really are interested. Like if I'm not really interested in this, I'm not going to fill out this form to get their case study. So it's putting a fair level of friction into this funnel and a little bit of resistance that's going to happen here, simply because they're trying to make sure that they're talking to the right audience. And on this page, there's just a brief bit of information about that. Next, we have more bottom of funnel information. So again, top of funnel, we're talking about lead generation, higher level, first time interaction and engagement kind of components. Now, as we move through these next several examples, they're going to be more bottom of funnel landing page examples. And some of these are going to be more things around, I'm looking for quotes. I want to talk to somebody. I'm ready to take that step in the buying process. Maybe there's a checkout. Various kind of ways that you're going to get people to be more closer, I guess, to becoming a client or a customer. And so this is Scotchman, manufacturers of these large machinery pieces. You might see them in factories all over the world, honestly. And so this company has a general contact form that they do a lot of different information. You see a lot of data that they're collecting on this page. Some of the other things that are usually on a contact form or a contact page that you'll see are, times that they're open. This company has their locations, they have phone numbers and faxes, any other information around their financing, warranties, and so on. Another good example here is privacy policies that might need to be on there. And then you'll have social icons as well. So this is a great example of just, a general contact form. Now, we've talked about some quotes before. So what does the difference here between like a contact form and other kinds of bottom of funnel forms? Because a lot of people are generally comfortable and familiar with contact forms. It makes a ton of sense. It's on just about every website you'll ever go to. But some of these other ones are not. So for this particular example, this company primarily engages with an audience inside of a quote. So they will have a quote to do the services or to provide the products that they're selling and so on. This particular company actually has projects, managed services, and products that they do quotes for. So what we are looking at here is the bottom of funnel primary page on this company's website that they want their visitors to go to fill out this form, and a number of things happen on the back end of that. The reason that they do something like this is because when we can get somebody directly to the page to take the action that we need them to take so that I can get on the phone and talk to them and close them, we are doing the right thing. We're promoting that sales process, and we're helping it move really fluidly and smoothly. And so this is a great example of the different kinds of ways to collect quotes. And so here it's a simple page. Looks very nice. It's attractive. Another company that we've worked with called AVI. Now, here's the kicker here is they have a tabbed component to this page to basically change the kind of information that they're going to be collecting and what's on the form based off of the kind of quote that you're looking for. Next, we have Feed.fm, another client of ours that does some really cool stuff with software inside of the music industry, specifically for businesses. And so this is a really fantastic way to look at their bottom of funnel approach to getting people on their sales calendar and inside of their pipeline, which is a consultation. And so instead of a quote, they're not necessarily giving quotes. That's not necessarily just fill out a form to contact us and somebody will get back to you. It literally is you're getting a consultation. So you're requesting that access to be reached out to. There's a number of things that happen on the back end and so on. And so this is telling us what happens, in less than 30 minutes, a specialist is going to help you with, accomplishing these things. Okay. So that is a consultation. Next, we have Hello College in their application page. Now, what Hello College does is that they help students and they help parents get prepared to apply for different colleges and universities. They do a number of different things as far as events and live webinars to help do this, but their primary CTA on their website is around applications, and that's how you can help or become somebody that works with them. And so, again, you can see here, specific information that they're asking. I'm a parent, I'm a relative, and so on. What's my high school? They're asking very different kinds of questions than what we've seen on the previous examples. They're talking about the speakers and so on. So, and then again, what we haven't talked about are testimonials, great opportunities to engage with letting other people talk for you and talk about what it is that you're doing. Next, we have a product sales page. Now, this is actually a page on our site as well. This is a sales page to check out for a product that you're buying. In this case, we have website wireframe templates as a product that we sell. It is not a service that we sell. It's just a product. And we sell that currently for $37. So what happens is this page is more... It is because I'm not having people talk to me. I'm not having people book a call with me. I want this page to be more about selling what it is that these people are buying. And so this is a very cool product. It's very helpful. And what it's doing is the page right now is walking us through exactly what pains we're experiencing as a prospective client or prospective customer of this product. I'm giving a sales letter here to talk through that. And we're showing examples of the product. We have testimonials. There's images of what the product looks like and so on. So realistically, this page is a pretty solid example of a long form sales page in order to get somebody to check out. They say, yes, I'm ready to check out and so on. Next, we have a video sales letter page or a VSL page. Now, this is not necessarily a page for Fuse, which is a client of ours that does a lot of stuff with HR, payroll, and so on from a software perspective. It's not something that is out on the website regularly. It's not super visible. This is more for getting people to come back and engage after they've been through a series of nurturing emails and so on. So on this page, we have it's not a super long video. It's maybe a 10-minute video that talks about who it is that they're talking to, who their clients are, the problems they're experiencing, why this solution is the right fit for them. And so it's literally a really great way to pitch to them and break down the issues that they're having. And then directly underneath that video, instead of it being a form, we're literally booking a time in the calendar of the person who's going to do our sales call directly on the page itself. So we don't have to go through that process of filling out a form, going back and forth with sending emails to get a consultation scheduled and so on. This is all part of the page experience itself. I think that about sums it up. Thank you, everybody, so much for checking this out. Hopefully there are some inspiring pages for you to look at and to get some ideas for your next landing page. We do have a new pack available, a new theme inside of the HubSpot marketplace called the Landing Page Studio Pro theme, and it is awesome. Lots and lots of amazing landing pages, many of which could have been inspired by the ones you saw today that are available inside of this theme. We'd love for you to go check it out and have a look. It is at the HubSpot Asset Marketplace today. I think that's it. My name is John Aikin. I'm from Web Canopy Studio, and we'll catch you next time.